in terms of the good, the bad, the ugly, what have you seen that's been good? What do you see that works, and what are some commonalities of what good looks like in terms of social advertising, specifically around Facebook?
I think the brands that I've seen, the brands that I've worked with that have, and this is a crude way of putting it, dropped their ego before heading into a space. So say if they're a corporate and they try and put their traditional Australian Financial Review style advertising into a social space, it just doesn't work. You've got to adapt. You've got to recognise that people scroll Facebook in their lunch break really, really, really quickly. So how do you get their attention yet still stay on brand? And so those that have worked out how to do that, how to adapt to actually who's looking at the ad on Facebook, perform a lot better than say a Troy McClure style character that introduces themselves traditionally, but you lost them and they've already kept scrolling on. The other one is adapting your media to the platform. So using a 1:1 ratio video on Facebook won't work so well on an Instagram story where it's a 9.15 to whatever ratio it is.
Vertical.
So it's got to look like it actually belongs in that space. And so those that do it better and add the polish generally perform much better.
So really it goes back to, and this is probably the same with content that I talk to clients about, is that the content and the content in the creative content for advertising has to suit the platform that you're going with, and understanding your audience, because they could well be different audiences, and even the messaging might be a little bit different as well. So are you seeing, so under the good banner, are you seeing that brands that get it are doing just that? They're adapting their creative, and it might be different across various platforms.
Yeah, they're adapting their creative. They've seen that those competitors in their space might have a header and a footer title on their videos, and they get a lot of engagement with that. So they do that, and it looks like they fit in, and that's what the users are used to seeing. That obviously goes then into the ugly, where it looks like a square peg in a round hole. They
and
don't
it becomes
look like
copy.
they belong. Yeah, it looks dry, it looks stale, and they haven't really gotten to know the place that they're in beforehand. So you obviously have to try. So do you find
that, sorry, just breaking there, but what you're saying is sometimes it's good to look at what's working and maybe trials, experiment, and you can experiment for virtually hardly any money down, and just to test what works. But if you just go and blatantly copy all the time, you'll end up looking like everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. And that then takes you into, say, a brand awareness style campaign where you are going out there so people get to know you and warm up to you a bit, and they start to consider you, and then they start to purchase from you. And too many go straight in for the sale because Facebook is easy, they've heard, but it's also quite crowded now. So people see a lot of brands, and they need to get to know you first before they even start going through to your website, before they even start to purchase your product.